Hey, I am doing a review, and it's a review of a book that I wasn't actually planning on reviewing, but some people in the comments wanted me to review it, so I guess I'm reviewing it now. Read it like a month or two ago, but I'll try to remember how I felt about it. So the book I'm reviewing right now is The Tiger's Wife by Téa Obreht. I guess people probably have heard of it by now. The book was published in 2011 by Random House. Right now has like 54,000 ratings on Goodreads. I guess from what I can understand, there are mixed reactions to this book. I'll just say right off the bat, I absolutely love this book. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. This book has many different interweaving stories. The main story is of the main character of Natalia, who is a young doctor in like a Balkan country that has years before there have been, conflict within like a civil war within the country, and I think the country split. It doesn't exactly say what country it is. I mean like there are many countries that are like that, so it doesn't necessarily add anything to name the country specifically. So she gets news that her grandfather has died. One thing that's missing from his belongings is his copy of the Jungle Book, and so she's trying to find her grandfather's belongings, specifically the Jungle Book. And throughout the book, she is remembering stories that her grandfather had told her. And so it's like a story within a story. So she's remembering stories of her grandfather meeting a deathless man and the different times that he met the deathless man. And then story of the tiger's wife, who was a girl who lived in the village that he lived in as a boy. One thing personally for me, I felt the stories were incredibly rich. It was just really melancholy, and I love the magical realism, even though I guess technically the magical realism happened in stories that the grandfather was telling his granddaughter. It really felt like there was a line between the fantastical and reality, and so I guess the main character is seeking her grandfather's possessions. She's kind of trying to figure out the line or the root of the fantasy from reality. The fact that the book is missing might give validity to the grandfather's tale of the deathless man. And I think just like with the story of the tiger's wife, in which how this girl got the name of the tiger's wife and what people believed about this girl, and then you hear the other side of the reality of it, you kind of feel like this could kind of happen with the Deathless Man, but you never really get that side from it. So you kind of feel like the Deathless Man is like the tiger's wife, but you don't see the other side of it, and which I thought it was very intriguing. So, I mean, there could be some truth to it, but it could just be magical tale. And I just like the mystery that was involved in all of these different interweaving storylines, and just like the mystery of the root of these stories that we tell each other, the root of these folk tales, the root of the real story of our family members, the root stories of stories that are passed down between families. I think it kind of touches on the pull between, you want to remember the people that pass as wonderful as you remember them, but do you really want to dig further and to take away those magical moments that you had with them? And I think that is kind of the magic of the stories that you hear that the grandfather told the granddaughter. I really enjoyed this. This is a book I'm probably going to read again. I just felt that it was incredibly rich. I love the magical realism. I love the ambiguity. And, I recommended this to people and they also loved it. So I don't know exactly what type of person would really enjoy it or not. I mean, I've been looking through the reviews, and I guess some people just thought it was really boring. So I guess if people enjoy books that aren't necessarily driven by plot or heavy plot, like they can just read something and let the mood just take them, I think that those type of people will probably enjoy it more than rather people who need structure and just point A, point B, and just need to keep things going with a plot. Because I won't say that like anyone who likes magical realism would like this, because I mean you can like magical realism and really like plot. So that's all I have for today. Hope you guys like the review. Talk to you guys later. Bye.